Okay, so we're going to start with the face. I'm going to be doing a little bit of contouring first. I'm going to use this little Hakuhodo brush, and I'm going to be using Bronze A Go-Go by Jane Iredale. I'm going to put some bronzer underneath of my cheekbones to really emphasize those. And also my jaw to get that really angular look. I'm also going to apply a little bit on my nose just to do a little bit of contouring. I'm using an E.L.F. eyeshadow C brush. I'm just going to do it a little bit right there just to add some dimension and thin my nose out a little bit. Now I'm applying a little bit of highlighter to my face. I'm going down the bridge of my nose, above my cheekbones, a little bit to the center of my forehead, and a little bit on my chin. I'm blending this out with a Giorgio Armani brush, foundation brush. It's number 13. I'm also going to apply a little bit of under eye concealer. I am using the MAC Select Cover Up in the color NC20. I'm just going to apply this underneath my eyes with my Hakuhodo J122R brush. Okay, now for foundation, I'm going to be applying the Makeup Forever HD foundation in the color N123. I chose this foundation because it's pretty matte, and the 90s makeup was pretty matte. So I'm going to be applying this all over my face with my Hakuhodo foundation brush. And the links to everything that I'm using will be down below. Okay, now that I've got that good and buffed in, I'm moving on to powder. I'm using a translucent powder. It's the N.Y.C Smooth Skin translucent powder, and I'm using a Smashbox number 19 brush. I just want to get a good amount of the product on my brush. I'm going to buff it all over my face just to really set my foundation and really get that matte look I'm looking for. I'm using the MAC Zoom Lash Mascara in the color Zoom Black. I'm going to first curl my eyelashes for a count of 15, and then I'm going to apply 2 coats of mascara. Okay, now that I've applied 2 coats of mascara to my top lashes and 1 to my bottom and combed them all out with my Tweezerman lash comb, we're going to move on to the eyeshadow. Now I'm using the Naked2 palette that has, a lot of the colors in there have a lot of shimmer, and the 90s, most of the eye makeup was pretty matte. So I'm going to use the more matte colors that are in the palette, and I'm going to start with applying a little bit of the Foxy. It's a light color I'm using as a highlight color. I'm going to apply it right underneath my brows. I'm going to be using the color Pistol. It's a medium warm gray color, and I'm going to apply it all over my lid. Next, I'm going to be applying a little bit of a crease color. I'm going to use the color Tease. It's a taupe color with just almost a little bit of a purplish color to it, but I am going to be applying this right into my crease. And I'm going to be blending that out just a little bit with my MAC 217 brush, just blending that crease color in just a little bit. Just taking a sweeping motion right there. Now I'm going to be applying some eyeliner, some black eyeliner. This is a Makeup Forever Aqua Eyes Matte Black Pencil. And I'm just going to be applying it all above my lashes and kind of smudging it in as I go. And I'm also going to be applying this just a little bit under my eyes. I'm going to kind of smudge it in. I want to make sure I get really close to the lash line. It's going to be kind of a smoky effect. You don't even need to go all the way over. Just like that'll work. Now to smudge this out, I'm going to be using a Nars smudge brush. It's number 15. I'm just going to smudge this right into my lashes, into my lash line. I've chosen kind of a dusty rose color, and I am going to be applying it with the Jane Iredale Dome Brush. This is the color 10. It's a sheer blush by Giorgio Armani. I'm going to get the product on, and I'm just going to kind of do a circular motion on my, but pretty light on my cheekbones. I want the color pretty concentrated right on my cheekbones. Okay, for the eyebrows, I'm going to be using a Kevyn Aucoin eyebrow pencil. Now, he was a big deal in the 90s, so it seemed appropriate. This is in the color Brunette. I am just going to do light sweeping motions to outline the shape of my brows first. And I really want to get that arch. Cindy Crawford had really full, wonderful brows. Now I'm just going to use the other side of this. It's a little spoolie brush, and I'm just going to brush through my brows, first of all, to kind of get them all in place, and also it helps distribute the product just a little bit more and softens the effect. I've chosen an Aqua crayon from Chanel. It's kind of in a like a rum raisin kind of color, and the color is Spice. I'm going to be lining my lips with this. And I'm going to be applying a Makeup Forever lipstick. This is in the color N.Y.C. And this is a lighter color than my lip liner, so I'm kind of blending them together as I go. Now you could leave that as it is. I'm actually just going to apply another color over it, just add a little bit of dimension to the lips. This is Viva Glam by M.A.C. And it's a frosty color, but it's still a kind of a mauve color. So there you go. This is my 90s Cindy Crawford inspired tutorial that I did with a Naked2 palette. I hope that you guys really like it. This is the finished look, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.